Hello, everybody. It's the Lit Optimist, and today I'm talking about the Rugrats theory. A lot of people think this one's stupid. I enjoy it, so let's talk about it. I'm kind of in disbelief right now. Have I seriously not talked about this yet? So there's this creepy theory someone came up with. Angelica Pickles is fucking crazy. All of these adventures are in her head. Her cousin Tommy died in the womb. Same thing with all the other kids except for Dill. Maybe Kimmy too. And Susie. Susie's alive too. It's a wild theory. There's let me look this up. And yeah, I just kind of summarize it. Um it's so funny. Originally a creepypasta inspired narrative. The Rugrats were really just a figment of Angelica's imagination. Chucky died in 1986 along with his mother. That's why Chaz is a nervous wreck all the time. Tommy was born in 1988, but he was a stillborn. That's why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for the son who never had a chance to live. The DeVilles had an abortion in 1990. Angelica couldn't figure whether the child would have been a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins. As for All Grown Up, the teenage Angelica became addicted to various narcotics, which further aggravated her schizophrenia. This brought her back to her childhood and the creation she'd obsessed over. Because of the time that had passed between the present and the last time she interacted with her delusions, she made them older. Angelica was constantly taking hits of acid so that she would never have to live without them. To her, they were the only company in a judgmental world. Angelica's mom actually died of a heroin overdose in 1982, just after Angelica was born. This is a way longer version. Drew, in his depression, married a gold digging whore. He had lost his mind after the death of his wife and was in denial that she was ever a prostitute. Angelica idolized her because she fooled herself into thinking she was her real mom, but she always had a concept of her real mom, Cynthia. The Barbie doll she was so attached to was fashioned in the woman's image, with an unwashed orange dress and jacked up hair. Later in life, she followed in her mom's footsteps with drugs, dying of an overdose at age 13 when All Grown Up was canceled. The only Rugrat not to be fictional was unborn Tommy's brother Dill. However, Angelica didn't know the difference between Dill and her creations, although Dill didn't follow her commands. After endless crying and a refusal to disappear like the others did when Angelica was angry with them, she hid him. Due to this, he sustained a brain hemorrhage, which resulted in a deformation. As he grew up, his damage only became more evident. And by the time he was 9 and all grown up, he lived as an outcast, ridiculed for his weirdness and Jesus retardation. The immense guilt over this is what led Angelica to her drug use and to uncreate the Rugrats briefly and tell her experience with hallucinogenics. On a trip to Paris to find love, Chaz married a woman named Kira. He was actually going to marry a different woman named Coco, but she just wanted him for his money. Kira had a daughter named Kimmy that was torn from her because she was a cocaine addict. Angelica imagined her from Kira's stories. Upon returning to America, Chaz and Kira got engaged and she got her green card. It was actually a really happy and romantic story. Kira continually struggled with addiction but was relatively happy with her life in Chaz. Susie was actually Angelica's only friend. She entertained the thought of Angelica's creations for the girl's sake. She later became a psychologist and teamed up with Nickelodeon to make the Rugrats. When Angelica died of the overdose, Susie helped arrange her funeral. Angelica spent the last days of her life in the back of a school cafeteria, imagining friends around her and playing with the lives of her creations. Now, if Angelica died with the all grown up thing at 13, so this implies, and then she arranged the thing for her funeral, but Susie's like a psychologist as an adult now. That doesn't make sense. They're the same age, so whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It's stupid, but it's like fascinating at the same time. You guys have a good one. Take care.